Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for April 18th through the 24th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Gemini. What's going on? Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Six of Pentacles. It's that equal give and take energy, and I feel like you need that from a place. Like you're kind of craving that sense of sharing, giving, that mutual kind of exchange of energies here. In the recent past, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands. A little confused about approaching a situation. I feel like you finally did in terms of maybe you sent out a word, maybe, I don't know. There's definitely a little bit of, I don't know, should I do this, should I not? But I feel like it went through, and then there's you kind of waiting to see what happens around that. So this could fall into this place of, you know what, I put something out there. I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be returned, kind of a thing. I don't know. In the current situation, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the Four of Cups, you're trying to manifest something brand new within a situation, but I feel like it's not coming through because there's a whole lot of disappointment here on your side when it comes to this manifestation. In the immediate future, the Three of Wands, the Death card, the Lovers. Kind of tired of waiting, and you're showing me I'm done with waiting. I'm done. I don't know if you are, though. Because right after you tell me I'm done with this, you're showing me, but this means so much to me, which is okay. It can mean a lot to you. Now, that doesn't, imply that you got to do this and that. And, there's nothing that forces you to do anything just because you feel something. You got choices, you got your own decisions to make about this. Nobody's going to take away from the fact that you're feeling something quite intense here. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands, the Death card, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it's a struggle. You're showing me again, I want this and I want for it to work out and I want it to be equal and I wanted this and that and the other, but it's getting really, really difficult. So I'm not going to do anything about it anymore. But then even that is difficult in itself, So there's a possibility of a back and forth kind of a situation in the way that you feel about this. Let me do the Eight of Wands in the recent past. The Devil, the Seven of Wands, the Sun. You're trying your best here. I see you trying your best. Like really, really like, oh my God, this is the most important thing I have to do. Trying your best to not have expectations about this. Because I see you putting something out there. Now, I don't know what it is. It could be, again, you could be saying something, you could be doing something, but there's an energy coming from you, or roles can be reversed, being put into another situation, into a situation you're dealing with, and really, really, really struggling there to not put any expectation on it. But I feel like it's very difficult, close to impossible by the looks of it, at least in the way it feels to you, like what do you mean not expect anything? Of course I'm expecting something. All right, I got interrupted a little bit. I had to go to the door to open up the door for someone that rang the door. So back to you, Gemini. Yeah, there's definitely feeling like there's expectation here. But that's why the devil is here, to show you basically what expectation can do in this situation. We're always expecting for things to happen certain ways, and tell me just one time, when things happen exactly as you expected them to. Either it's way worse or way better. There's nothing like, oh, there's that one little detail that makes it a whole lot better or a whole lot worse. So, let's do the Two of Wands. There's always that disappointment when things don't turn out exactly as we pictured them. Well, the Two of Wands, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Yeah. And look at the expectation here. Stability, brand new beginning. Everything feels great in this expectation, in this vision that you may have had for this. I don't know what happened there. I don't see it come through, to be honest, in the way that you expected it to. But let's see the Ace of Pentacles in the current situation then. Ah, you still want it. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Knight of Wands. You still want it. And I feel like there's a little bit more effort you're putting into it in terms of maybe whatever it is you gave there in the past, where it was like, I don't know if I should do it or not. I feel like you're stepping up your game here, almost. Or you're looking like you want to, at least. Okay, if I want for this to happen, I need to put in more effort. Okay, agreed. But look at this. There's two of you here. What are they doing? Are they putting in any kind of effort, or it's only you? I don't know. Let's do the Magician. In the current situation. The Two of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups. It's like time is passing by, and the more time passes by, the more you disconnect from this. It's like when you manifest something, because you're in that pain of it all, in that wave of love, of pain, of whatever you're feeling. It's like, I want this person, only them, and then that's it. That's all I want. And then as time passes by, as you heal from that, you learn from that, you move on, you do whatever, years pass by, your manifestation might come through. Might be like, oh, you asked for this. You're like, well, I don't want this anymore. What the hell? I asked for this 10 years ago or whatever. It's one of those things where you're showing me that time is passing by and you're still in this Two of Wands energy, in this waiting. Even if you're stepping up your game, even if you're, all of that coming into play, it's still time passes by. And the more time passes by, the more you disconnect from wanting this, from this, It's almost like, I don't feel like you're acknowledging that fully, but I feel like you get a little bit of a sense of that. Like, yeah, time kind of is passing by. Let's do the Four of Cups. And I'm still in this place waiting, Four of Cups in the current situation. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, the World card. There's something that's showing up here. There's a little bit of an interesting situation showing up. Maybe another soul connection that I feel like maybe you tried something here, or there's a little bit of you giving in this direction, but then it shuts down. It's just showing up very briefly, it was here, but it's gone now, There's a sense of disappointment with that. There's a sense of, man, I wish this could have worked out, but nah, So I don't know why this is showing up here. It could be a sense of you trying to move on from this, but at the same time, nah. Interesting. Let's do the Three of Wands in the immediate future. King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Fool. This could be in regards to work, more than it's tied up to this whole situation here. It could be tied up to work more than anything. I feel like there's a little sense of disappointment in that, a little sense of maybe feeling some failure from the past tied up to that. But despite that, you're showing me this energy of screw that, I'm gonna go for it. You know, there's this interesting energy you're bringing to the table, because it's like, I may have failed at that job, or I may have started this project and it didn't work out, or that, or whatever, and I feel like, you know, you piled it up into this little ball of pain that you're carrying over that, of failure, if you want. But you're looking at that and you're like, let's do this, you know. So this is a very interesting and quite cool energy you've got going on here, because I feel like you hanging on to the ball instead of taking a chance on things is kind of keeping you stagnant. It's not allowing you to progress, to move on. So despite that being there, you're still taking a chance. And I do see it tied up to work. Now, it could be tied up to this, I don't know. But I do see it tied up to the material more than anything. Let's do the Death card in the immediate future. Nine of Cups, King of Swords, the Hierophant. Interesting. So you're showing me this, you know, when you're in that place of feeling something intense tied up to somebody else, and it's like, it's that knowledge of, this is so important to me, this is like the one for me, or something like that. There's that knowledge around it of that being something quite, you're not kind of in that knowledge anymore over this. You're kind of like, yeah, you know, maybe it was, you know, I wasn't crazy feeling that, but it's not anymore. So that shows me another step of, again, time kind of passes by, time moving on, and you moving with it, and just kind of things start to feel and look and just be very different. And it is showing, if anything, what I see here, even though there's a whole lot of back and forth with you, I see the effect of time passing over the situation, you know, and where that leads. You may not see it now because you're still in this back and forth process, but there's definitely a disconnect here over time. Let's do the Lovers. Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Four of Cups, and at the end of it all, I feel like you're kind of getting the sense that you're stuck with the feeling of this. Like, yeah, time passes by. Yeah, I'm moving on. Yeah, this is going to happen, and that, and that, and the other. But I still feel that there's this connection here, you know, that I can't get rid of. I can't really take my heart and cut that little piece out that holds them in there, you know, and that's okay. Even if it is, you carry a sense of disappointment that that's there. So it's like, you're showing me basically that you're disappointed in yourself, that you're feeling what you're feeling. How is that validating how you feel? Time, life, whatever you want to call it, may pull you who knows where, you know, as far away as possible from this. I don't know, or close to this. I have no idea. But that's one thing, and what you feel about it is another. And you're like, I'm still stuck here. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know, you can't be disappointed in how you feel, because that leads to you being disappointed in you. And if you go there, that doesn't speak to self-love. That doesn't speak to putting yourself first and taking care of yourself. Quite the opposite. So, let me see what the universe has to close it off. Three of Cups, the Hangman, the Ten of Cups. Okay. Yeah, you're in this place of up in the air about the situation currently. And as I said, I do see you going back and forth. Have been going back and forth, are going back and forth, and you're still showing up a little bit in that place of going back and forth about this. For right now, you're showing me, I'm not doing anything about this. I'm just kind of feeling it and hoping it's going to happen, but I'm not really doing anything about it. So you're in that stagnant mode about this, which is, you know, it's your own process. And however long it's going to take for you to shift out of these energies, it's okay. Nobody's rushing you. Nobody's, you know, it's your own process. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.